All right, I hope you're paying attention. Not only will this country abduct you, separate you from your family, and send you away without purpose, reason, due process, evidence, or anything else illegally, but they will also defy SCOTUS, lie on television and tell you that SCOTUS actually ruled with them, not against them. SCOTUS agreed with us. Okay, you guys just misinterpreted what they said. Then flying the other guy, the guy who we're paying to take people, flew him out here because remember, the felon in chief is exactly that and can't go anywhere. So everyone comes here. That's why everyone has to come here, okay, to go, neither one of us has any control over this. It's entirely our system that we set up, and it's definitely a business that we're exchanging money for, but neither one of us can do anything to bring that man back. Yeah, he's no longer with us. He's no longer with us. Okay. And while they are lying about that and going, we're powerless, we can bring back the taterheads. We can release criminals. We can release murderers, May. We can bring back Africers, Trey. We can bring all those people back. We can invite them to VIP tickets at a game. But this guy that we sent who had federal protection, nothing we can do. Send us more Americans. All right. And on top of that, they are now lying. This was a mistake. It was administrative error. All these things. They're now taking all that back and saying, you know what? No. He deserved this. He's El Salvadorian. He had a deportation order. He's a criminal and an terrorist, and he's this and he's that, and that's where he needs to be. And now the president over there, yeah, we would never send an terrorist back to you guys. You want me to smuggle in an terrorist? I would never do that. This man who has federal protections, and people even came into my comments going, well, what did he do wrong in El Salvador? I mean, why is he in danger over there? He didn't do anything wrong in El Salvador. Okay, he has protections because someone said he had ties to a group that he did not have ties to, and that was cleared over here. That's why in America he had federal protection, because his life was in danger if he went back over there, because the people who said he was aligned with this group, okay, that's what it was. All right, we just paid to send him over there. The man probably is no longer with us. And rather than doing anything to fix it, they're doubling down, telling you that he was a horrible person. He was a criminal. None of these things are true. They're making it up and they're lying, and they're doing it with the angry white man voice, because they know for these people, as long as it's a white man doing the rah, 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 these are this and these are this. And, they do that thing where they get louder because that's supposed to make it more true, I guess. And that's it. And that's it. Oh, yeah. And the stench one is sitting there talking about how he's 6'5", 162 pounds with washboard abs and the healthiest man who ever lived. And also just lying because the swallowers are going to swallow. And because a lot of folks are going to go, oh, well, this is the new normal. We're so cooked. Guess I'm going to work. Oh, that's why the persons of color that can afford to leave are like, and we're packing. For those of y'all that haven't figured out that green is the only color that matters. Green, the only one that matters. And a lot of y'all do not have the amount of green that is required to be protected by this regime. It could be you dropping off your kid and they decide to go through your social media and they don't like an idea that you had. And now you're shipped off to El Salvador because you had a dangerous, illegal idea. And they're getting rid of citizens with bad ideas. It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm laughing because everyone with pattern recognition can see it. And all the neurotypicals are going, is it a constitutional crisis this time? Let's talk about it some more. Is any of this really normal? Let's talk about how we shouldn't normalize these things, that we're definitely normalizing it by just talking about it all the time instead of calling it out and picking up the pitchforks and tiki torches. Anything except that. We're going to talk about it some more. We're going to call it a constitutional crisis again. Or no, an almost crisis again. Are we almost there? Let's have a round table to discuss. Yeah, okay. Y'all keep talking about if and if and if. Y'all keep on with your ifs. instead of paying attention to what they are doing. They are lying to your face on television, patting themselves on the back about it. And you're like, guess there's nothing either president can do, you guys. Let's just believe that he's definitely a bad guy, okay? We're just going to go with that now. All right. All right, Nancy. Remember that when it's your turn, or your husband, or whoever it is in your circle. Remember that it must be true now when they're saying that you're a dangerous person with illegal ideas. Man. Oh boy.